Bill here. Today is Wednesday, July 5th, 2023. I want to continue on with our discussion about the Gold IRA, and I want to talk more about the gold than the IRA itself. Just briefly, a lot of times people think about IRAs between January and April, but there's really no reason to confine your thinking of IRAs at that time. If you can open an IRA for 2023 now, that gives you until April of next year to have it fully funded, if that's an issue for you. If you're a person that has other retirement assets and you're rolling those into an IRA for gold, there's no such timeline. That can be done at any time, with the caveat that if you pull money out of retirement funds somewhere else and put them in your own hands, then you only have 60 days to get them rolled over into another IRA, like a gold IRA. So those are the things that we wanted to talk about concerning gold IRAs. But let me talk about the gold inside the IRA, because an IRA is only as good as what's backing it. And just briefly, we'll do the numbers. We have all four metals higher this week from last week, and 3 out of 4 are higher a year ago from today, with silver leading the way, up 19%. All the details are in the write-up, but gold is higher for the week and for the year. And we have some momentum going on with gold that makes it a good time to consider adding to a gold IRA. Short term, we have seasonal issues. If we look back 30 years, we see that the summer months are traditionally strong for gold performance. And one of the reasons for that is jewelers on an international scale are increasing their supply in anticipation of the holiday seasons in the fall and winter around the world. So be it Christmas, be it Hanukkah, be it Chinese New Year, all kinds of different holidays coming up in the fall and winter season, they have to restock, and so that's one thing that jewelers are doing. It helps increase the demand for gold. But we also have long-term reasons why now is a good time to consider gold. And it has to do with the BRICS countries meeting that's coming up in August. Now we have a longer article that discusses that in detail, but don't believe the hype about it. Sometimes people think it's a magic event that's going to cause gold to just quadruple overnight. I don't believe that's likely. But what I do believe will happen is that over time, gold is being propelled to the forefront of international trade and reserves. And so over time, that's going to continue to be an upward pressure on gold prices in the same way that Basel III was an upward pressure and still is an upward pressure on gold prices. When we started talking about Basel III in 2019, some thought it would be an overnight boom in gold. It was not. But 2 years after that, gold was up 36%. 2 years later, now we're in 2023, it's up an additional 50%. So it did start a chain of events that was very supportive of gold. And if you had gold in your IRA back then, you've had some very nice gains. I think that the BRICS meeting, where they discuss transforming to a trade system that has gold backing. What the exact form of that we're not certain of yet, but we know it will include gold. Whether it backs the regional currencies that are being used or whether they create a trading currency with gold backing, gold is going to be impacting world trade and world reserves for a long time to come. We're talking about close to half of the world population. And so a fairly large percentage of GDP, and that's with the current BRICS. But there are over 20 nations that are preparing to join. And this is a trading system that happens outside the realm of the dollar, and in many cases gold is used as a large substitute. So that's going to be supportive of gold prices, and a gold IRA will allow you to take advantage of that momentum building by the BRICS countries. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you again soon.